Hello guys and welcome back to another video. So I'm literally catching up with you guys after having back-to-back meetings. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys the meetings first and then I'm going to follow back with you guys afterwards. So you're going to see the first meeting was a little bit, I think I sold quite well in there. If anything, it actually demotivated me a bit because I think that was one of the best way that I could have sold it to somebody and still wasn't that much of a positive result. Then with the second meeting is actually where you're going to see the most positive result come from. So I'll show you guys the meetings first and then catch back up with you guys.
Yeah, so as we were speaking a couple of days ago about your business, as you said that you've been in the aesthetic niche for about 4 years. How has things
Yeah,
been going since you have started?
steady. It's been quiet and it's been busy and it's been quiet, been busy. It's time of the year. It's
Yeah,
always quite difficult beginning of the year and then picked up a little bit like now and stuff like because obviously nearly summer. People like tends to spend a bit more money, don't they? But yeah, I've been looking to your thing a little bit. So how do you guys run the like clinic and stuff like that for people? How do you guys run it? Obviously, because like you say, it's growing, isn't it? But how
yeah.
do you?
So essentially, what we do is we implement a system. So we are the first ever self-growing ecosystems builders inside of the niche. So what a lot of people do, as you spoke about, you've been in the industry for 4 years, you've run into people who've called you and told you that they can get you all these leads. So the market has shifted, and
Mm,
we are the main people who are actually leading this market shift. And our goal is for any of our clients who we speak to, we don't want those people to be left behind. And essentially, we implement a system. We don't just focus on bringing in people for you. We don't just focus on converting those people for you. We turn every single person who comes into your business into a multiplier person who brings in more people. So let's say, for example, we was to now turn on Google Ads for you or run Google Ads for you to get people in. Each of those people that come into the business, we would help you qualify them. So I've taken a look at your website. You currently have your phone number on the website and you have your email there, which means most likely people are going through, well, contacting you on your phone or emailing you to try to get treatments booked in alongside of if they just want to book it
mm,
through. So what we have is an AI system which automates that whole entire process for you. So somebody will come onto your website. For example, you don't have a chat widget on there. So the only way someone can contact you is by contacting you. But what happens if you're sleeping? What happens if your phone's off? All those sorts of things. We come through there and be the middleman who basically qualifies the people for you. Then from then, each of these people that come into the business, we add them onto a reward program, a loyalty flow, and a referral flow. So the whole entire aim of this backend side, pardon me, of this backend side is to ensure each of these people feel rewarded every single time they come to your business. They become loyal, so they don't just become people who you deliver treatments for. They become loyal fans. And then
mm.
two, or number three actually, is they refer somebody else.
I definitely be interesting to see how your obviously how your thing run and how you get clients in and new people in. I was
Yeah.
real willing to learn and experiment and new things. Not
What I'll do is I'll show you my whole entire system. And literally from sitting here listening to you, one thing I really respect is that from other people who we've spoken to, potential clients, the big issue that we've seen as aesthetic niche you spoke about, you have a lot of these younger people coming into the industry, but they aren't prepared to do the hard work inside of it. And as you've spoken
no.
about, like you're doing the courses, you're learning, you're getting all these other specialized products, but a lot of people don't try and do that. They just want to do one thing and then they
Yeah.
start to fall behind. And what we love to do is actually meet hard workers like yourself
Mm,
and then show
mm.
them our system, because the main thing about our system is that it works best with hard workers who want to go to that next level.
Okay.
Now, after this, you make a sale. Now, this is where your business will snowball, and this is the real thing where actually, as I've spoken to you about that, this is the new technology we've really bought. Too many people don't understand the power of a referral, loyalty, and review flow and a reward system. And as I spoke about, the market has shifted, and a lot of people have been left behind. But my goal in this call right now is to ensure you're not one of those people. So what
Mm-hmm.
we'll do is integrate a review flow for you. You get into the side where you're actually exiting the business and you can actually spend all the time on just ensuring that the business is being managed. You could get a different clinic, all these sorts of things, but this is more of the long-term thing. So what we focus on is actually delivering long-term success for our clients. We don't just want to say to you, okay, we will get you in these leads for 1 month or 2 months. We're not really focused on that. We want to generate lifetime long success for you.
Okay.
How
Sounds
does that
good. Yeah.
sound?
Yeah.
Sounds good? How does that sound?
I have to think about it. Actually, I
Hmm.
have to see what I can do and stuff like that because I'm not sure because I need to see what my outgoing because obviously having this girl running my thing as well. So I need to speak to my partner as well. Obviously, that's a lot of money because
Hmm.
I can actually make that without you guys have to help me, you know what I mean? So I have to think about it first, see what I'm thinking, and what's the lady that helping me, she's what her thoughts, and then we go from there.
So would you say, obviously, from what I've heard from you, it's mainly it's the cost. Is it quite costly?
It's not so much as that, it's because do I really need it? Do you know
I
what I
would
mean? And
definitely say.
yeah, that's what I really needed. And obviously, why would I want to spend all that money when I can actually generate that myself anyway, to do my own work, you know. And I say I have my persevere that I want to get better, and I always get better and I always get clients. So why do I need to go on people to do the work for me? Do you know, that sort of thing?
I completely
And that,
understand that. In terms of, as I've spoken about, with the size of, obviously, we do not want for you to be expended too much. So as I've shown you, this is a fully one-time installed system that can be fully integrated into the business. That means that you don't actually have to focus on these mundane tasks that will be taking away time from you becoming specialized in these other things. And the main thing about it is that the technology which I've shown you today, it's not something that could just be brought in from anywhere. There is literally no other industry or no other people that actually have the system that we've created.
yeah.
And I can completely understand that the price is quite expensive. So what can I offer you? Right now, we are more focused on actually building long-term clients. And
But let
as
me
you
think
spoke
about
about, is
let me think about it for anyway for start, and then I'll get back to you.
could I offer you a
Because
cheaper
yeah.
price?
No,
I
no,
would like
no,
to.
no. It's not so much. It's not so much as that. It's just I need to really think about what I want to do, and if I want to sign up for another platform and stuff. I don't want to. I don't want to be entitled to anyone, and because I have done that in the last couple of years, I don't want that. And that's one thing. I only just want to talk and then see what you guys are doing, like referral and all that work stuff. This stuff. But let me think about it. I'll get back to you also, and I have to go
Okay,
because I got doctor appointment.
that's perfectly fine. Okay, could I get us rebooked into another meeting so we can discuss this further on another later date?
I will get back to you if I need to, because I need to speak to my lady first and my
Okay,
partner, see
the
what he
person that
think
runs your
about it.
social media page.
Yes.
Okay. So you'd like to go back and then discuss this and then
Yeah,
come
yeah,
back to
yeah. I
us.
will need to speak to her and see what she thought on the stuff like that, because obviously she's been helping me for years now. So I need to
Yeah.
speak to her first and stuff like that. But
Okay.
in the meantime, it's been great, like listen to you and new things and all that stuff. But I need to have that in mind, because do I want to spend any more money, or I rather go on courses, so that's one thing I have to remember
I
that.
completely understand that.
Yeah. Anyway, but
Okay.
thanks for all your info and stuff like that. I will keep on board and I'll get back to you if I need any help from you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Perfect.
Speak
No
to you
problem.
soon.
Enjoy
Bye. Bye.
you. See you there. Bye bye.
When I was talking to you yesterday, just to obviously make things quick and run down. So I've taken a look at your business already, and I've actually worked with somebody like your business already. So you're in the teeth whitening niche, and as I spoke about, I can give you a rundown. For example, on your website, you have the chat widget of WhatsApp. I've taken a look at, for example, your reviews, and have you spoken about you roughly deliver around 100 treatments per month. But if I was to even search out your website now, uh, on your reviews for right now, you have around 81, even though you deliver about 100 people per month. So we can know that there's definitely room for improvement there. Um, but yeah, literally, as I've spoken about, as we are new to the industry, we brought new technology. And the majority of people try to lead with lead generation and say that they want to bring you more new clients. But ourselves, we don't come and do that. What we offer is actually fulfilling the back end side of things. So a post sale system is what we've implemented, which is a referral side of things. So this is what I was talking to you about, turning each patient that you commonly get into 3 to 5 more new patients. Okay, okay. So how long have you been running this for?
About 2 years now.
2 years. And you'd say the start was slow, but now it's been consistently roughly 100 people per month coming through Groupon, or just 100
Yeah,
people per
yeah,
month
for
coming in
sure.
general.
For
Okay,
sure, for sure.
okay, okay, okay. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. So, are you the main person qualifying the people? So, as you said, I'm assuming, do you have a big team, or are you literally the sole entrepreneur?
I'm the sole entrepreneur.
Sole entrepreneur. So, in terms of converting people, you're the main person doing that. So, every single person that comes in from Groupon and all of your other streams, you're responding to them on WhatsApp.
That's it, bro.
Time consuming?
Very. All right. It is sounding good. Now drop me the prices. Yeah, man.
Amazing. So what I'll go through and show you, we have different tiers, and we offer the whole entire system. It's all about the return on investment you get. We're in the business of helping our clients. We brought new technology into the industry, and the market has shifted, and we are the people leading the shift. And anybody who we work with, we want to ensure that they are not being left behind.
All right. Tell me a little bit more about the company and yourself as well.
Yeah, perfect. Well, as I said before, we are Clinic Flow, and we actually help dental and aesthetic clinics implement a self-growing ecosystem that multiplies and retains premium patients. But obviously, we still help around different industries. For example, you are in teeth whitening. It's in the dental sector, but it's not a dental practice. I
Yeah.
myself, yeah, we've been in the business from May, no, from March, as I spoke about.
Tell me something. Is this your business, your friend's business,
So
partner's
it's a
business?
joint venture, yeah, partnership business. So me and my business partner, we initially started with the dental space, but then after that we looked at another space, which was the aesthetic space, and we saw okay, they are quite close in terms of our system can help both of them. So we branched in and rebranded into Clinic Flow, which is who we are today.
So it's just you two guys.
Mm-hmm. For the meantime,
Sweet.
yes.
Okay. I can work with that. I prefer that, matter of fact.
Smaller team. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, it sounds good. You guys are doing well as well. Shout out to you guys.
Thank you, man. Come on, man.
No, for reals, for reals.
We are in the, as I said, even from speaking to you yesterday, I can see the specters because even from our other clients who we've spoken to, the main issue is that so many people have come into our niche and they say we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that, and they burn out every single person. And that's why we like to offer these flexible prices with people who we work with, because we know all it takes is to start working with each other, and the return on investment that you will receive, you will say this is one of the best investments you could make.
I hope so.
I'll be
All
cheeky and
right.
say to you, I know so.
All right. I like the confidence. I like the confidence. Okay, why not? I do have some spare money.
So lo and behold, you guys have seen what's happened, and by the grace of God, we was able to land a client today. What I need to do is actually follow up with him, send him the following information for the meeting and for the onboarding process. I'll get those sent to him, and then after that, by the grace of God, Friday will come, and then I'll be showing you guys us actually onboarding him and closing him as a client. As I said, yeah, it's currently 1:22 for me. Haven't even eaten anything. What I said to myself today is no breakfast. So I'm actually a heavy breakfast eater. Every morning I wake up, I go have steak, eggs, and some whatever other form of other food I have around with it. And I said today, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna have a coffee, gonna have a tea, I'm gonna have water, and I'm gonna have the meeting, and then after that I will eat. So now I have my lunch in front of me, very big lunch because I am very hungry. But yeah, man, so far it's been good. The first meeting, actually, yeah, as I said before, it demoralized me. I think demoralized or demotivated me because I was like, I literally pulled out my whole entire arsenal. Like that was not asshole, arsenal. That was like trench work. I pulled out all of the like everything from my inventory, every form of sales tactic that I currently know. I laid it out onto that call, and the call I didn't close it. And to me, it was like, what else could I have done to improve? I've sent to my business partner and my other friend for them to go through and watch it, and then they're gonna give me some information on how I could have improved potentially. But yeah, you don't close all of them. Then I go into the next. I remember I went onto a walk, came back. I said, you know what? It is what it is. You're clearly not good enough yet. That means there's still room for improvement. I went on ChatGPT. I said, what could I have done to actually basically combat these price objections or the objection that this person gave me? I went through, learned how I should have improved, and then went into this next meeting. Luckily, by the grace of God, this next person was actually a lot easier to converse with because he already knew what he needed and what he wanted. Because I spoke to him prior on the phone call. I don't know if I put inside of, no, I put in last week's episode or the last episode prior to this episode, I think, or maybe I've got, yeah, I think it's the episode prior to this one. You'll see when I was talking to Helder. I saw them well on the cold call, which was actually yesterday for me. Then had the meeting with him today, and I should be onboarding him on Friday. So as I said, I'm going to send him the follow-up information. And then after that, by the grace of God, once again, on Friday, we'll have that onboarding meeting. Alongside of that, I have a lot of people to follow up with because a few people have gone cold on us. And all because they've gone cold on us doesn't mean anything. We're going to chase them down to the end of the earth. A couple of meetings have had to be postponed. People get holidays, things come up. We're fine with that. It just means it's a client that we could potentially work with further down the line once again. So, yeah, it's been a good day so far. What I currently need to do for the rest of the day, I've done my Bible study, I've done my gratitude list. I just need to do things like that content style now. I'm going to eat. Then after that, obviously, no, I'm going to send. Yeah, I'm going to eat, send through the emails, message the follow up people, do some cold calling. What I might do on camera, because actually I need to call 2 people right now. Then after that, I'm going to record videos, and that'll be my day. Also create some short form. But yeah, just a lot of admin to do today. The 2 meetings are done. I don't have any more meetings for the rest of the week, I believe, unless I come through when I call these people and get them rescheduled in. But yeah, we've landed a client, and I can actually leverage that going forward when I am talking to now clients going on. As you can see inside of the meeting I just had, I was leveraging me almost closing James and using that when I was speaking to Helder, which is a very good sales tactic if you want to take that into your next calls. But yeah, we landed a meeting, guys, and we landed a client, guys, and yeah. Like I said, by the grace of God, hopefully I can get 2 more by the end of this week. We are outreaching. We finished the dental niche. We're switching back to the aesthetic niche by the end of this week. And if I'm able to record a VSL for our website and do some other sorts of things, it could just be more assets that we have built. And then we can double down on it by the grace of God, as I said, get 3 more clients by the end of the week. But I need to call people. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat. So I'll catch up with you guys after that.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
One down. They'll probably call back. They said call from 1:30, but that's when they're on break. So we'll see.
Hi there.
Cool. She said she'll call me back, so I'll start recording again when she calls me back. She didn't call back, didn't answer, so I'm gonna finish eating. Done. Me and my business partner were just there gassing each other up about landing our first client. As you can see, I am knackered. I think my main issue is I keep napping through the day, making me go to bed late, making me wake up, and I still have to wake up early because even if I go to bed at like 12, I still wake up at like 7:30. And this stupid injury is making me so tired. So as you can see in my eyeballs, I am gassed out, I'm tired. But I have clients who are basically being positive. So I'm going to send one more email through. I've just sent the email to Helder, who you saw me close. I'm going to send the email to somebody else because they've asked about price and they're interested. And I actually know this person personally. So things could be moving forward with them too. If we're able to land 2 clients for 3 months for £500 and then raise it afterwards, our cost around like £500. So that would be £500 profit we're making from the first month of me leaving my job. So if we can get that done, by the grace of God, it will be beautiful. And then we can just leverage that saying we've landed 2 clients. Well, technically we landed 3, but we booted away one of them because she just wasn't going to be a good fit. So things are going good. I'm going to take a nap and then catch up. Am I going to take a nap? I'm going to be a bum, essentially. I'm taking a break. I'm just going to jump into my bed and lie down. I'm going to keep it real to you guys. Yesterday, when I took a nap and then I woke up so recharged. So I'm doing that again today. I'm going to go sleep or relax and just try and recharge and then get back into the trenches and just keep digging. So I'll catch you guys in about, literally, I say I'll catch you guys back in a time frame. But it's an instant thing because I just clip it out. So you'll see what happens next. So I jumped into bed, tried to take a nap. It wasn't working. I realized that it's just because of the coffee that I drank. Even when I jumped into bed, I was literally just messaging clients. So I said, bro, you know what? There's no point, man. Let me just get up. Me and my business partner have to go for a meeting to show me some things for the internal side of our system so I can actually show these things more in meetings. So we're just going to have a meeting together real quick. So I said, Bonnet, let me just get out of bed, put my clothes back on and get ready for this meeting right now and for me and him to take it together. So, yeah, I'm going to take this meeting with him. You guys most likely won't see any of it because this is more of an internal thing. I might show a little bit afterwards, but it's not necessary. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys back afterwards. Okay, guys, back just to end the video. So, yeah, had the meeting with my business partner. We went through and discussed certain aspects of the business so I can explain it better on meetings. Yeah, so literally after that I went and ate the food that I showed you guys earlier. I didn't even eat it. I was, after that coffee, I wasn't even feeling hungry. I think, as I said, I was feeling tired earlier, but I just wasn't even tired. I just wasn't feeling good after drinking the coffee. So I laid down, came back, ate that food that I had left on the side. Came and recorded 2 videos for this propaganda from Look Matson. I'm not going to say Looks Matson is a massive issue, because obviously it is a positive thing for the community, if anything. Not when you take it too far and you start going red pill, black pill, these other sorts of things. But when you use it to improve yourself, I agree, that's beneficial. But the main issue that I see is every single person wants to look like a Looks Matson without doing the work necessary to be like one. For example, David Gandhi, I think he was ranked the #1 most attractive male model in the UK or something like that, of all time, for example. And even a man like himself had to go through a bulk. If you see the way that he trains and what he talks about, the way he talks about the gym, is that a bulk was imperative and crucial for his own growth. And too many people, especially too many younger guys nowadays, they want to avoid that bulk. But it is not a question. You have to bulk. So to lay down the importance of a bulk, I've given you guys 4 points of exactly why bulking is imperative, and it's not a question. If any of you want to come and ask me again in the future, and I know there's going to be a couple guys who know me personally that are probably going to see this video. But yes, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. So you've made so much money, or you are such a good man that you've made enough money for your children to not even need to use the inheritance which you've left for past them, essentially. So you have so much money, or you've done certain things, you have accumulated an amount of wealth. 1, you have retained this wealth. You have created a system to the point where this money has been retained past your children. It has now been able to be inherited by your children's children. 1. 2, you have made your children be able to go through life to the point where they don't even have to question about touching the inheritance which you have left for them or for their children's children. You have set them up and set up systems in your life to the point where finances is not even an issue for yourself. It's not an issue even for your children. It's the point where your children's children will be able to have this money. They're either posted now or they will be posted afterwards. At least one of them will be posted by the time this video is posted. As I said, what I will be doing is posting 2 times a week at least 1 to 2 times a week with this channel from now on. Mainly because I feel like every single day right now is practically a day full of content. Like I had 2 meetings today. You saw me land a client today. As I showed some other forms of me working. So yeah, I'm feeling like I can get so much content in the weeks now, where it's like I don't even need to show you my whole entire week. I just think by day process now, there's so much work being done that it's just good to show. So what I'll do is actually make a schedule where I can post 2 times a week on my main channel and 2 times a week, 1 to 2 times a week on this channel as well, so that throughout the week you guys can be watching my content through and through. And I think that's one of the smartest things I can actually possibly do. Currently I'm posting on Sundays for this channel. I was posting on Saturdays, but I've realized that my main channel also drops on Saturdays. So I'll either start posting this channel on Fridays or Sundays and like Wednesdays or something like that. So yeah, you'll just start seeing that from now on. I'll go through and look at the analytics, see what the best time is for me to be posting, and then start posting videos from then and consistently follow on with that. So yeah, man, thank you guys for watching today's video. I don't think there's anything much that I need to be speaking about. Yeah, I'm just going to go through now, plan 2 more whiteboard videos for my main channel, try and create the thumbnails. I need to still finish editing last week's video, then upload this video onto CapCut for me to start editing it. And then, yeah, I think that's been a day, man. A lot of work done, a lot of things done, some positive things happened. Obviously, closed the client. I followed up with somebody as well, gave them the price and just waiting to hear back from them. So, yeah. Tomorrow's going to be another day full of work. I'm going to be cold calling, following up with people. Yeah, man, just getting straight back into it. I hope by the grace of God, I'll be healed physically by next week so I can start going gym again, start training again. Even if my legs heal, my arm doesn't, I can just start going on runs, just getting myself outside, get some vitamin D, just enjoying life again. I'm not saying I'm not enjoying life now, but physically, like doing things physically, because yeah, physically, I just love doing things. So yeah, enough rambling on. I'll see you guys inside of the next video.